why would someone, if they feel the call, take the Shamanic Connections class? Well, I could use all the flashy words: sovereignty, empowerment, connection, joy, self-awareness, and they're all true, and I will use those words, as you will see if you've read the information about it or heard me talk about it. But how does that work, and why does it work? Well, so by learning to shamanically journey, by learning the ethics around it, how to do it, and with the small tight container that I've created with the practice classes that we do as a community, as space to kind of work through questions and confusions and difficulties. The way I've structured it, so with the practice, with the lecture or the wisdom share, and then the information that I will give to you in written form afterwards, all of this is to support you in remembering that bone deep familiarity that you already might have as you feel like a spiritually curious person or a spiritually in tune person, or maybe someone who's dabbled with things but hasn't formally found their space yet. These are ways that we remember the divine truth that's deep in the bones and bring it up into the knowing that we have out here in the human. So said differently, by learning to shamanically journey, you are in a space that is safe to do that, a space where you will feel held and supported in one-to-one understanding. Meaning I will work with you directly to say, like, okay, these sounds like this is your guides. Does that feel right to you? Yes. Okay, great. And these guides may change, but that's okay, because now you have a discerning idea of how your guides connect with you. So you can start to learn who your guides are, your ancestral guides, angelic, animal, otherwise guides for you. And then you start to learn more in the class about the wheel of the year through the Celtic understanding, the fire festivals, the seasons, the elements, the archetypes around those, and how do those impact your daily life, your day-to-day life. And so it's more than just information, right? This is an application. This is a way in which you can then take this information, apply it to your way of being in the world and seeing the world and engaging with the world and using it to, here's the word, empower your presence. Because wisdom is power, knowledge is power, experience is power. It's all power. So you're gaining power in the self through these multiple ways. So that way when you are in the world, you know, hey, intuitively this feels right. My guides are giving me signals about this. I know that it's the season, or I know that it's the medicines that I'm dealing with right now are helping me through that. So it's no longer seeing and feeling things come to you and being confused about why or, when or how. It's about being present in your life and sensing into the ways in which your presence has significance in the moment that you're in, with the people you are with at the time you're at, or the location. So Shamanic Connections helps you with your everyday presence in gaining confidence, because you know what's right for you. You know how you show up and what you need for balance, for integrity, to honor yourself. The corgis are wrestling. But you also, sorry, I looked at my notes and that was a mistake because I wasn't looking at my notes until right now. It's having confidence in the choices that you make. It's feeling secure in the self because you understand more about you and more about where you come from and why. And it's also having the comfort of being able to reach out to your guides, ancestral or otherwise, to get information as needed to make empowered, wise choices for yourself. And it's about joy, because when we are connected to that divine truth outside of ourselves, that is connected into ourselves. So let me say that differently. It's about joy. Because when you are feeling held and connected by spirit, and you are in an active, co-created flow, meaning you're working with them, you're talking to them, you're listening to their guidance, and then you are able to choose how you want to bring that into the human, because they're not in the human, you are. So their information is just guidance. but you're the one who knows how to apply it. You're the one who knows how to discern and distill what is important for you and in your life. And then you use that, there we go. So like, it's all of, and then the joy comes from the fact that you have this access, you have this security, this confidence, this comfort, this knowing of the self, this presence, and you're able to live life that way. So let me say, when I was younger, I kept feeling like I was searching for something and I didn't know what it was, and I knew it was spiritual, I knew it was divinity, and I tried on all these different things and it just didn't feel right. Nothing felt right. But once I found the shamanic connection, now of course showing up in the shamanic work is different than living shamanically or having shamanic connections. Shamanic connections is the foundation that for those who have that calling would then go into practice and mentorship, etc. But living in a shamanic way, shamanic connections, it fulfilled the parts of me that needed to be seen, needed to be met and known and loved and appreciated and integrated with my human. So it was about finding the ways in which the spiritual and the human actually come together into such a cohesive blend that this class isn't about siloing off, this is what I'm spiritual, this is what I'm human. Instead, it's about bringing the two into a gorgeous blend that is exclusively you and exclusively yours for your life. This isn't about changing you, it's about amplifying you, it's about enhancing you, it's about supporting you in ways that you have felt a calling for or a need to pursue, but maybe have not known the way to get there. So this class brings together all of my apprenticeships, all of my research, the books I've read, the podcasts, the conferences, all of it, the experience. Oh my God, so much experience in my own journey, as well as in that I've helped cultivate with others. It brings it all together into this beautiful, dense, but digestible, relatable, honest container. And if it feels like it's right for you, feel free to reach out. If it's not right for you, I'll be honest, I will tell you what I'm sensing. But chances are, if you're feeling a calling to it, then there's a reason why. So I ask that you honor the timing and the call that you feel is right for you. And if it is right, I'm here. And I look forward to it. So classes start in May. It's twice a month for 4 months, and I'll teach it every summer. And I'm looking forward to it.